Is that a statue or a guy? That's a statue. Okay. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. Today we're in Mexico, and we're on the Yucatan Peninsula in the city of Mérida, an inland city, pretty large place. Just under 1 million people live here. I'm excited to check this out. Look at the way it's laid out. Very grid-like, although it's kind of subtle variances as you look around. Sort of a super block feel to it. Well, let's dive right in here. I'm kind of drawn to this Plaza Grande. Let's go there, and we'll see what we find, all right? Okay, we're on the street here looking at June 2009. So these maps are 10 years old at this recording. So I'm sure a lot's changed. Museum of Art, all right. Already someplace I'd probably go in, I like that. This looks like a nice park here. Great old streets. I don't know if this is like stamped concrete, kind of looks like. Nice effect though. Great church here. Love the look of this. The city was founded in 1542, so this is an old place, and certainly it was populated thousands and thousands of years before that by the Mayans. But it was, I think, a pretty small town, and officially formed in 1542. Love these old buildings. Very impressive. I've never been down here, never been to the Yucatan Peninsula. Is it Yucatan or Yucatan? Not quite sure. Subway, they're here. This is lovely already though, I'm very impressed. Tons of shopping in here, this looks kind of touristy. But I am a virtual tourist, so I can't judge on it too hard. This is so pretty here. Great plaques on here, gotta respect that. I love a good plaque. Plaza del Independence Plaza, 1821. Beautiful. Very pretty. Let's move down one of these streets here. So much to take in here. Great texture on these buildings. Lovely metalwork. We're on Calle 62. Looks like there's some shopping in here. Plenty of people around, very bustling. Painted largely white, but then some pastels here too. Selling all sorts of odds and ends. Glasses. Interesting. Children's clothing. You can buy pretty much anything here. It all looks like it's this stamped concrete through here. That's nice. Good materials. I like the look of these streets. They're pretty narrow. It kind of looks like they're one way. Or I guess it's all one way. At least in this part of town. So I guess that's how they deal with the fact that it's only 2 lanes wide. Looks like there's kind of no real street parking. That's got to be a bit of a difficulty. And then you deal with taxis who still park in the streets, obviously. And any number of people, I'm sure, park here. But you're probably not supposed to, is my guess. That's my guess. Lots of people, very bustling. Some scooters. Oh, look at this kid on this. He's got a helmet on. Hold on, kid. That's a little scary, though. Interesting. This looks very walkable. I like all these sidewalks everywhere. Again, it seems very well laid out. And now we're on 67. Yeah, numerically laid out. I wonder if it kind of seems like maybe odd numbers run one way. Look, we're facing due east here, so it looks like odd numbers run maybe east, west, and yeah, even numbers run north, south. Axle, all these shops, so many great shops all along. So many storefronts. Yeah, I would definitely bring your money here, because you're going to be buying all sorts of things, I'm sure. Every building, almost every building, at least in this neighborhood, now maybe this is a kind of shoppy district, I don't know, but almost every building has shopping on the first floor. Bakery, love to go in there. Pizza, a grande pizza, $279. I guess that's pesos? I don't know. I don't know my currencies too well. Some scary wiring here, at least to my eyes, but you know. Really all wiring to my eyes is a little scary, right? I don't know what's going on with that stuff. I've done a little bit of work, but this is so many people all around. All right, let's pop up here. I'm getting lost amongst the grids. Oh, there we are. All right, kind of did a loop around there. I have a feeling that a lot of the city is going to look kind of alike. That's my guess, right? Because it kind of has, it all looks the same from above. All right, this looks to be a main street here. Paseo de Monteo. Let's just start down at the end of that maybe, and we'll move down. Okay. Yeah, here's that little park we saw from above. This looks a little quieter on this street actually, kind of surprisingly. Oh, you know what? I think we fell into someone's photograph, so I can't actually move around on it. Is that a statue or a guy? That's a statue. Okay. So, all right. Let's try this one more time. When you fall into photographs, you can't move around, unfortunately. Okay. This is looking a little more bustling. Great statue here. Looks like some, I don't know, colonial figure. Great buildings along here, though. Like the rooftop even up there. This is a nice wide street here. Real boulevard. This looks kind of French style. Sis loves you. Oasis loves you. Oh. Could be kind of a weird sign if it was interesting. Yeah, these old buildings here are pretty neat. A little run down back in there, but great old character to them. These are really fancy places. They really, I mean, they still are. Look at this old beauty. Goodness. Some of them have been really well kept up. Oh my Lord, look at this place. Look at that. What a stunner. There was some serious money here. Perhaps there still is, I guess. But even, I don't know what those date back to. Late 1800s, early 1900s, maybe earlier. Those are really nice places. Great boulevard here. I'm really a fan of this. I would definitely take a long stroll down here one day. Some monument to something. Pause and read that plaque maybe. Interesting. It's kind of like a weird, it's not really a roundabout, but not quite sure what that traffic pattern would be. It's really great here though. I could see enjoying my time here if I visited someday. They must get a lot of tourists here. Of course all the youth go over to Cancun, which isn't terribly far from here. Another stunning place here. This looks like it's maybe a museum now. These were probably rich homes back in the day, would be my guess. Or government buildings, maybe. They kind of look like... It looks like it was Millionaire's Row, right? Kind of. Some old cities have these boulevards or streets where, you know, all the billionaires lived, or millionaires built their homes. Here's one of them, probably. Don't know who this guy is. Well, now I kind of want to know what his name was. Oh, Alright, let's pop up. Who is this? Monument to Justo Sierra. Oh. Justo Sierra. Don't know who that is. I'll have to look him up. Hey, look at this. There's a Walmart here. Interesting. So Walmart has arrived here in Mérida. I also am not quite sure if I'm saying that right. Is it? I don't know. I'm going to keep saying Mérida. I apologize. I tried to look up pronunciation prior to recording, but struggled to find a clear answer, surprisingly. This is lovely here. Kind of call back to the Maya artwork, it seems to me. I read this is one of the highest population density of indigenous peoples in Mexico. That is to say, so 60% of the population here is indigenous to the land. Or they can trace their lineage back to the original inhabitants, which is pretty awesome. 60%, that's significant. And kind of rare these days. In just cities, anywhere, almost anywhere you go, they've at some point blended. And I mean, obviously a 60-40 blend is still a blend, but I like seeing that there's still 60%. All sorts of great shopping in here. I'm quite impressed. All right, I think I've seen enough of this street, but that was really lovely. Keeps going here. Look at that. Just keeps going and going. Nice big road. You could just follow that all the way down. This is a big city. I really will not see too much of that. This is interesting over here. So this part of town, there's all these developments. You can see like generations of developments happening. I'm just kind of curious to see something a little different, having seen a bit of that there. This is certainly newer. Quite new. Quite nice. All kind of single story, some of them 2-story. Pretty good little homes. A lot of care being put into all these. All of the design elements, the metalwork fences, many of them fenced or walled in. We're on Cale 55. Wonder what's going on here. Are these guys movers? Is that what they're saying? Remodeling. Okay. Take a little turn here. Yeah, everywhere you go is businesses. It doesn't seem like there's a clear business district. The whole thing is a business district. Even in, okay, well here's a residential area. But I feel like even here, there's some business there. Like, I don't know, it seems like everywhere you go there's some business. Some of these are really modern looking places here too. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, here's a little shop doing some car work. Super fast. Looks like a restaurant, maybe? Interesting name. Super fast. All right, let's pull back up. Let's see. We saw a little bit of this. I want to make sure we see a little bit more of the, I'm assuming this is kind of the older town. I read that this was originally a walled city, or it was for many centuries. A couple centuries at least. And at some point in the 1800s, they kind of took down the walls. Many of them. So I'm not quite sure where the original city boundaries were. Obviously, it grew well past those boundaries, wherever they are. Great design work. Look at the little detailing up here. This old woodwork, shutters and so forth. Look at this tiny grill. Huh. Yeah, you're not going to go hungry here if you're coming to. Oh my word! Look how fancy is even something like this. Casa del Pueblo. Look at that head. That's kind of. I hope my head is never sitting on a monument like that. That'd be very odd. I don't know what to make of that. What is this? Something neat though. Casa del Pueblo. Well, I don't know. Look at this old thing. This old, like, this kind of looks like an old Roman theater thing. Oh, we can't get back in here at all. It's missing its roof. That's very interesting. I wonder if that's still in use at all? This is definitely some old stuff all through here. Yeah, I really wonder where that original city wall is. You could, like, try to imagine. It's so hard to tell with the way it's laid out, though. Huh. There's a little park here. This is kind of interesting here. This must be the train station. Oh, yeah. Let's check this out. Very nice. Yeah, good looking place. Look at this old vehicle. Oh dear. Yeah, I guess definitely a mixture of vehicles here. Some older stuff, some newer stuff. Looking at oh, we're back to 2009. We were looking at 2013 there for a second. Lots of fresh fruit and vegetables. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, if you have a little bit of money, I'm sure you're not going to go hungry here. There's probably just amazing food, and you can buy it anywhere. Street foods just all around. Okay, this kind of looks like an industrial zone. Kind of lost back in these almost alleys. There's still homes through here. This is all like... Oh, sorry about that. Sometimes I worry people are gonna be like throwing up watching my videos. And for that, I do apologize. I try not to be too chaotic. But I can see it happening. Sorry. Did that say Jesus Mexico? Maybe. Police. Uh-oh. Busted. This looks like sort of a government building, maybe. Consulate. Institute of Benjamin Franklin Institute of Yucatan. How about that? Wonder if that's a university? Or, I don't know. Benjamin Franklin. Did Benjamin Franklin ever journey down to Mexico? I guess I don't know. Look at this lovely work somebody did with stone. That's fantastic. A little rougher through here. Oh, again with that. I'm sorry about that. Look, you can see underneath the stucco here, kind of the rough work of this old stone building. It's held together. You know, the stone survived longer than the stucco. It's an easy fix. But pretty cool to look how this stuff was pieced together. That was a lot of work. Is that old concrete, I wonder? Is that what I'm looking at? Not quite sure. Let's move further south here. Time's running short already, I apologize. Here's the airport. Interesting. Right in the city. Kind of spaced it out, just enough room for it to fit in there. Also, look at all these shoppings, like signs for shopping. There's just tons of shopping all around. There's little blue flags they put up where a business is. There are businesses absolutely everywhere here in Mérida. Coca-Cola, there she is. Everywhere you go, Coca-Cola is there. That is one lesson I've learned doing this series. And it's here too. But yeah, no, Coca-Cola really is in Mexico though. Good heavens. Umbrella for shade. This is a lovely view. Perhaps a mother and daughter. Lovely fence, flowering bush. What a nice sight. This site, not so good. Kind of a mixed bag down in this area. Pretty things, and you know, could use a little cleaning. Bike here. Let's see what's up here. Is this a Little Caesars? Oh my god, they have Little Caesars. Alright. All kinds of American brands here. Doing just fine down here in Mexico. So you won't be, you know, even if you're unsure of yourself, you know, you can't speak the language or you don't know the culture. Well, as long as you can, you know, you can grab a slice of pizza and soda, worst case scenario, right? And you go from there. Cute little vehicle there. Taxi. Trike, what do you call that? That's fun though. Seen that all over the world. Same style. We got some of them here too. But seriously, don't eat at Little Caesars if you come here. There's way better food than that. That'd be crazy. Definitely get some tacos. And pretty much anything else. Do not get pizza here. That's crazy. Some sort of school. Oh, University of Technology. Wonder if we can pop into this campus. Tiny bit. Well, there it is. Looks like some newer buildings. Scooter. Interesting. Penicillin. No idea. Very bright out. I'm sure it gets quite warm down here. It's interesting when these large cities like this are settled or developed off the coast. That interests me. I'm not quite sure like how that happens. Wow, look at these old beetles. Oh dear. Two old friends. I don't know if they're going to be moving too much anymore. Maybe we could still save them. It's interesting how it gets settled so far from the ocean. No, obviously not terribly far. But how does that happen that, you know, it's not here, but way back here? I'm not sure where this distance is. 10 kilometers, 15. How does that happen? You know, why not right at the sea? And it doesn't appear that there's any river here, or any mountain, or any kind of clear reason why it's off the coast. Now, with rising sea levels, that might actually be to their benefit, but I don't think they were anticipating that way back in the 1500s. So, it's interesting though. You can tell they're slowly developing towards the sea. Look at all these developments here. These are all little neighborhoods being built all through here. I would guess if you check back, if you could see a time lapse of this over the next 50 years, my prediction is this whole thing, this is going to become one super city that just extends to the sea. And you can see it happening already, and I bet that continues to happen. All of these, even these, this is all going to be homes. They already have it laid out and everything. Golf course, of course. It's probably a nice place to golf. Let's see, how about somewhere up in this part of town? This kind of looks like they have a little more space out here. Maybe a little farming happening? We'll see what we find. That are some really nice homes. Oh boy. I don't think this is farming. I think this is nice homes. Look at this fence, and then, goodness, is that an electric fence up top? Yikes. This person is not messing around. But these look like really nice homes back in here, obviously. You can tell even like the fences are nice. They're like pristine fences. Well, let's pop up. I want to see these better. Oh, baby. Look at this. Yeah. Big dollar signs there. So this is the modern Millionaires Row here. Look at these places. Ooh. Yes. Very nice. These people think they're doing well over here, and they're not even close. This is the real money. Golly. The other half is doing just fine. Okay, I'm a little jealous. All right, I'll cut it out. I'm impressed. These are really nice homes. I wish I could see them, but I'm stuck behind beautiful walls. Well, interesting to see. I'm glad there's money here. I'm glad money's being spent here. And I'm glad there's hopefully taxpayers here who are putting a lot of money into the economy. And hopefully that benefits everybody. They're really living out here in the country out here. Kind of hiding away from the downtown. Interesting. I mean, obviously it's, I don't know if safety is a huge concern here, but hey, what's happening here? That was weird. Obviously safety is to some concern everywhere, but it seems to be that they're getting out of town for safety concerns and more land area, obviously, more space. Look at this place. There's some serious wealth here. Very nice. They're all hiding behind these walls and stuff. And this person's hiding behind a blurry, you don't even want us to see what their place looks like. There it is. I mean, it's nice. It's not half as nice as some of those other places, though, I'll be honest. Interesting. I'm trying not to be so down on it. I'm very impressed by it. That's really what it is. I'm impressed. I'm a little... The discrepancy between some of these properties and some of the other ones I've seen here is a little irksome, but that's just the nature of the world we live in here. There's tremendous variety of wealth and income, and some of that becomes more pronounced in cities in Mexico and all around the world. Boy, I've been doing a lot of that today. I apologize for that. I try not to break everyone's neck by doing these rapid turns. This is really impressive, though. I really like what I've seen. I get why people would live here and move here. Even just seeing it a little bit, I'm like, this is very nice. I'd love to take a vacation here at least, right? Another VW. This one looks like it might be running. I don't know, though. I don't know. Some of these are in pretty bad shape. I swear these maps aren't laid out quite right because I keep bouncing around like that. Interesting. Impressive town, though. All right, maybe one more place. Where should we go? I know we haven't seen too much of this. If you live here in Mérida, and I miss some of your favorite places, which I'm sure I have, do let me know. I'll come back and check it out. And I'll let you know what I think. Please subscribe, of course. Tell your friends, share the video around, if you think it's worth sharing. I know that these videos are a little odd, but hey, I'd appreciate it. More shopping here. Mexi Carne. Interesting. These photos are from May 2017. They're slowly updating these maps here. We're getting a good mix. March 2019, that's more like it. Improved quality, and just updated. That's most important, really. I feel bad visiting a town with maps from 2009. It's like, are any of these businesses even here? Interesting. More VWs. That one's definitely working. The number system, I'm sure, makes getting around town very easily. You know where you are. Pretty cool building here. Great stuff. Yeah, I saw this one. I can tell. I saw painfully little, and again, I'd be happy to see more of it if you live here and want me to check it out. I wonder if there's anything in this church we could see. Not really. Oh yeah, come in here. This is what we're talking about. I'm gonna end it in here. I would grab a taco, maybe a Mexican Coke. That's the good Coke, right? And hang out with these friends. This would be a good time. This would be a great time. All right, I'm gonna add to my map for now. Okay, there it is on our map. Lovely time, that was great. I'll get back in this part of the world soon, I promise. Sometime I'm gonna check out Cancun. Oh, there's all kinds of places I'm gonna visit. We're just getting started here. I'm having a great time. I'm learning a lot. I'm seeing a lot. It's been fun. If you enjoyed this, check out some of my other videos too. All these little blue dots represent places I've been. Please subscribe. And come back tomorrow. I'll be back, okay? All right, till then.